Hi ladies, welcome back. It's that time of year again, time for the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. But I've got to say, I'm approaching this one very differently. This video is going to be different than probably 99% of the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale videos that you will see. And that is because I am not doing the basics this year. I don't know about you ladies, but I'm kind of over it. I was very underwhelmed when I went on the website, and I think it's because I've already got all of those staple basic pieces that I need. I don't need any more black sweaters. I don't need any more leather jackets or heavy coats. I don't need a whole selection of boots. I think for a lot of us that have been watching these videos for a while, we've already accumulated those items. And if you live in a place like I do in South Florida, you're only getting to wear those a handful of times every year, so you don't need to restock year after year after year. So if you're looking for that kind of video, there are a bunch of other ones that you probably want to watch. This might not be for you, but if you're looking for something different, if you're looking for my favorite picks during this sale, things that I'll be able to wear here in South Florida, things that suit my feminine style that I really love and I can save a significant amount of money buying them right now, then this is the video for you. I did want to mention that in this video, you're only going to find fashion. So that is clothing pieces, shoes, accessories, handbags, no beauty products, because I have a separate video just for my beauty lovers coming out with all of my top recommendations. That is where I also think you can make some really great savings. So one of the things that I always have recommended during this sale, and this is a big one for me, if you really want to do well in this sale, focus on denim. If you love luxury denim, this is the time to buy it. So let's get started with a pair of jeans that I cannot recommend highly enough and that I've recommended a million times, and I'm really happy to see they're part of this sale, and that is the AG Adria low-rise jeans. So they have them in the sale. They have them in a little bit of a deeper blue color. So I have them in a very medium lighter wash. Here they're offering them in a little bit more of a deeper medium wash, and I can't wait to get my hands on these. These are the jeans that I'm reaching for probably 4 to 5 times a week. I love my AG Adria jeans. So another pair I was really excited to see back in this sale is a pair that I own and love, and they are the AG Brinley mid-rise straight leg jean. Now these have a 29.5-inch inseam. So for me, these are a full length jean. They are not a crop, but depending on your height, definitely check that out and your inseam. These are a great pair. They're more of that traditional straight leg jean. They have a mid-rise, which I really love. I think works for a lot of women. The wash on these is beautiful, and they're just your classic jean that are gonna go with everything. These are also a great pair to wear in the fall and winter with an ankle boot, but you can also wear them now with flats or sandals. Now this next pair is one that I do not own, but I'm excited to try, and these are a Levi's low-rise wide leg jean. These are right around $72 during the sale, and I'm a big fan of Levi's, and I think the price point is great. I love the lighter wash on these, and the looser fit looks really appealing to me. This one looks like a great pair that's gonna have a looser fit without being overly baggy and wide leg, and under $100 for a great pair of jeans I think is a great deal. So I'm definitely excited to try these. Okay, this next pair is a mouthful, so I have to look at my notes, but it's one that I'm definitely looking forward to trying. It's the AG Hattie raw hem high waist crop barrel leg jeans. So these look really cute on the model. I'm definitely excited to try them. Now I do love a barrel. If it's not an exaggerated barrel, I think it gives a nice shape, especially for me. I am smaller on the lower half of my body and broader and heavier on the top half. So the barrel leg can be really balancing if you have kind of that inverted triangle shape, or maybe you just have very thin legs and you want a little bit more volume. A barrel leg will give you that, and a crop barrel is really the best way to go because it's going to give you more of that barrel shape. This is a style that has been trending and is still very much trending, so this is a jean that I'm excited to check out. Okay, this next pair definitely intrigues me too. It looks really cute on the website. It's the Rag & Bone featherweight Stevie mid-rise tapered jeans. So these look like they have a little bit of a looser straight leg fit. I love the wash. It's like a medium style wash. On the website, it looks like they have cuffed them a little bit at the bottom. So that also looks like a really cute way to wear them. These are a 28.5-inch inseam, so not super duper long. So it might really work for those of us who are a little bit more petite. 28-inch inseam is usually really good for me, and the idea of just cuffing them a little also intrigues me. I think they look really cute, and they are at a significant savings right now, so I'm definitely going to be picking these up. Okay, this next pair is a pair I've had for years. I think we've shared them several times during Nordstrom sales, and they're back again. They are a really great bootcut jean. If you're looking for just a traditional, very flattering, sexy bootcut jean, the AG Farah mid-rise bootcut jeans. They're at a significant savings right now, and these are really just a classic bootcut. They're gonna look great on your behind. They're fitted through the top area and the thighs, and then they just have that traditional boot cut. They fit really, really nice. Now, I'm not sure what the inseam is on these. Let's see what the inseam is. 32-inch inseam. So for most of us, we're going to have these hemmed or wear them with a tall heel. But if you are taller, that might really be something that you like as well. And I do think they have a beautiful fit, so they may be worth getting hemmed. Okay, another beautiful pair of jeans that I know we've shared with you in the past is the Mother Kick It High Waist Straight Leg Jeans. These just look like a very classic fitting straight leg jean. They're a little bit slimmer. They don't have like that very relaxed fit, but they're not like a skinny jean. So a slimmer straight leg, very classic, very pretty. I love the wash on these. It's a great medium wash. Now these do have a longer inseam. I believe it was 32 inches. So keep that in mind. If you're petite, you're going to need to hem these or wear them with a very high heel. But if you're taller, you might really love these. And, you know, like I said, sometimes when you're saving this much on a designer denim, if it's one that you really love and you're going to get a lot of use out of it, invest the money to have them hemmed. It is so worth it. Okay, here's a pair that's really budget friendly, under $50. It's the Free People Deep Trance Low Rise Boyfriend Jeans. So these look appealing to me. I like the kind of like light wash of them. I like a little bit of a low rise without being too low rise, so we'll definitely see how those work, but they have like a baggier fit to them. Now these inseam, let's see if we can find an inseam here. 25-inch inseam. So these are going to be really cropped for me, which may or may not work, but if you are petite, these might be perfect for you. I'm 5'3". I would say my inseam is around 28 inches, so I usually work off of that. So 25 is going to be significant crop for me, but if you have shorter legs, a shorter inseam, this might actually work really well, and at under $50, I definitely think these are worth giving a try. Okay, so the next category I wanted to look at are these more like statement personal style items, probably mostly dresses, things that are maybe more investment pieces, but that really speak to my feminine style, things that I really love. And one of the criteria is asking myself, would you buy this if it wasn't on sale? Is it worth it even at full price? And if the answer is yes, then that's an easy one. I might as well get it while it's on a significant sale. If the answer is no, then I probably should walk away, because if I don't love it enough to buy it at its full price, then I shouldn't be buying it just because it's on sale, because that's not really saving any money. So that is what I'm thinking about. So starting with this first piece, this is a Farm Rio dress, and I have come to really love the brand Farm Rio. I think they make some beautiful high quality dresses, and a lot of those pieces are the pieces that I found myself putting in my Forever Pieces video, because they're those dresses that you know you're going to come back to them years from now and you're still going to love them and they're still going to look fantastic. And this also looks like a great fall dress. So this is the Farm Rio Garden Delight long sleeve wrap dress. First, I always love a wrap dress. I think they're a very flattering fit. I like the style. I think it creates some waist definition to the body. And I love the green color on this one. I love some of this scallop details, the embroidery. Farm Rio's dresses really are like works of art. So they are a little bit more expensive. And this is a great time to invest in one if you've always really looked at them and just loved them. Okay, this next one really appeals to me because it's a dress that I could start wearing right now. And that's one of the things that always would drive me crazy about about the anniversary sale is I'm someone who, when I buy an item, I want it to be something I can wear right now. I don't want to wait for months to be able to wear it. So this is one of those pieces. I can wear it now, I can wear it later. It's perfect for my South Florida weather. And that is this Ted Baker Rena print tie waist dress. So this one is really pretty. I love the beautiful white color with a little floral embroidery on this one. Let's look at some of these details. It has a hidden back zipper closure, a jewel neckline. It is a sleeveless dress, perfect for my warm weather. I love this removable tie belt because I love a belted dress. It helps to create some shape to my rectangular body. And this one is also 100% cotton. So it is a pricier dress. Ted Baker is a really great designer with some really beautiful high quality pieces. This could easily be a forever piece for me if it works out, but it's definitely one that I think is worth trying. Okay, this next one is not as much of an investment piece, and it is a polyester dress, but I do like the brand Halogen, and I have to say what got me on this one is the print. So this is from Halogen. It is the tie waist maxi dress in the color pink tint. This is just like so beautiful. I mean, these beautiful pink flowers. I love it. I love the V neckline. It's got a tie waist, buttons down the front. It just looks so feminine and pretty. And this looks like a wear now piece. So for me, you know, not only can I start enjoying it in the summer, but my weather in South Florida, it's going to be this way for months to come. I mean, I'm going to be wearing these pieces like all the way into November, possibly even early December. So this is one of those pieces that I think I could really get a lot of use out of. It would be beautiful for church. It would be beautiful for brunch, even for some traveling. And I just really like it. So this fits my personal style, checks the boxes. It's a good savings. I'm definitely adding it to cart. Okay, this next piece just screams date night. I think it's so pretty. First of all, if you've been watching me, you know I love a halter neck. Love it. Love a jumpsuit, and love a tie waist belt. So this one is definitely my personal style. It is black, but I think black is great, especially for those evening events. I think this is one of those pieces that even if I don't have somewhere to wear it to right now, having it in my closet, I'm gonna have an event and this is gonna be perfect. It's from the brand Open Edit. It is their Icon Belted Halter Jumpsuit. I just really like the way this one looks on the website. I think it looks really sexy. It's a pull-on style. It is sleeveless with these cutaway shoulders, removable belts. Really, really love this. I think it's so pretty. I think it would be great with like some gold jewelry, maybe a little gold strappy sandal. I can just see this on a date night. I can see this when I go to Charleston with my husband in September for like a night out dinner or something. So definitely adding this one to my cart. Okay, this is a good one. I told you Farm Rio has definitely become one of those brands that I look to for some really special dresses, and this one is just beautiful. It really caught my attention. I love the style of this. It is their stained glass lace trim maxi dress, and it's in this beautiful red color. And I just love like the corset style top that you see on this dress, the beautiful little sleeves. I love that it's a maxi style. The print on this one looks like it's just really like adding some very flattering definition to the body. And I think it's so intricate and pretty. Definitely looks like it could be a winner. It could be a forever dress. And although it is still pricey, significant savings from $270 all the way to $188. So yes, it is an investment. It is not a cheap dress, but Farm Rio at that price is actually really good, and for me, worth trying. I mean, I just think this is absolutely stunning, and I was excited to see it in the sale. Okay, another brand that I love for really special dresses, those like keep forever dresses, is Reformation. And if you're familiar with Reformation, you know that they're not a cheap brand. I definitely own at least one dress that I can think of from this brand. I've had it for years. Not only have I worn it multiple times, but each of my daughters have worn it as well. It's a beautiful like wrap style maxi dress with a tie waist. So I just love the brand. I think they make some gorgeous forever classic pieces. So I was excited to see that they had some things in the sale. This one is their Gloria floral puff sleeve dress in the color Wistful. This looks like a really soft, beautiful yellow, and it has this gorgeous print on it, which still makes it perfect going into fall. I think this is so pretty and feminine looking. I can see this being gorgeous. I'm really excited to get to try it. And yes, it's pricey, but again, very significant savings of almost $100. So if you've ever been interested in trying any of these like high-end brand dresses, maybe you have a really special occasion coming up, this is the time to give them a try. Okay, one more dress, and this one is significantly less expensive, but still at a really good discounted price. So this is from the brand Modern Air, which I have not tried this brand before, but this is their floral tie waist shirt dress. Okay, I love everything about that. I love floral, I love tie waist, I love shirt dresses. This has shorter sleeves. It looks really cute. It's like a mini type of style. Beautiful white with this blue floral print. This is definitely a wear now and wear later dress. So if I were to wear this right now, I'm thinking sandals, maybe a little kitten heel, something like that. Even a wedge would be beautiful. And then later, I'm thinking a great little knee-high boot would be so pretty with this. And if it gets cold, throw a cardigan over it. And it's just really, really pretty. So definitely one I am excited to add to cart and check it out. But I just love these dresses because, again, like I told you, I'm looking for those special things that really fit my personal style. Not about the basics for me this year. It's about those fun pieces that I can get that are really pretty, that I'm going to love for years to come, and that I'm saving a significant amount of money. Okay, so before moving on to more of the clothing items that I have on my list, I wanted to share with you something that I purchase every single year in this sale, and I love these. Doesn't matter how many different types of panties I try, I always come back to these. I definitely get sent a lot from brands and PR, and I never like them as much. These are my go-tos. I will never change. I just think they're so good. And that's the Chantel Lingerie, the soft stretch panties. Now I have them in some different versions. I think they're all great. I love the high cut briefs. I love the retro thongs, you know, depending on what you prefer. I love that they just are completely seamless. They have enough stretch in them that they don't start to sag. A lot of times you get these seamless panties, and after a little while, the fabric gets stretchy and they just start to sag and droop. That doesn't happen with these. They have significant stretch. They actually come in just one size, which is crazy to me. So you don't even have to know your size, but there's so much stretch that they just fit like a glove. They're completely seamless. If you like a higher waist, definitely get like a high waist brief or the high waist thong, but they also have more of a hipster or a mid-rise, lots of different options. My nude shade is actually Mocha Mousse, but they have different shades that could really work as a nude for different skin tones, or you can get them in a color or even black, but I definitely recommend stocking up during the sale. I stock up every single year, and then I just kind of like get rid of old ones that I've had in my drawers and replace them with some fresh, beautiful ones. But I love these. They're so good. You will not regret it. Okay, so let's talk about those other pieces that I am adding to cart. So as you can see, not about basics for me, not about the basic staples. You know, I have most of those things, as I'm sure many of you do as well. And if I want great cashmere sweaters, I'm going to go to Quince, where I can get beautiful cashmere in all different styles for a great price point. So that's not what I was looking for. Here I'm really looking for things that speak to my personal style, that I can save a good amount of money. And one of the things that I saw that really caught my attention was a beautiful coat from Ralph Lauren. Now, I live in South Florida. Don't need a lot of coats here at all. But when I travel, I like to have a really beautiful coat. So I usually will pick maybe one or two to have. And, you know, this one just I thought was so pretty. It really looks expensive. It looks high end. It suits my personal style. It's got the beautiful gold button details. It's that trench coat style. It just looks so elegant and beautiful. Now, I haven't tried this yet, but I'm definitely adding to cart. I definitely want to try it. Let's see some of the details we have. It's double-breasted button closure, notched lapels. It's got belted cuffs, pockets in the front, a removable belt. So just really, really pretty coat. Now, again, living in South Florida, this isn't going to be a coat that I'm getting a ton of use out of, but when I travel somewhere like New York or something and I want to have a nice trench coat, I really like the way this one looks. And if I can get it at a significant savings from $230 down to $139, that is really worth it to me. Another one that I thought was really pretty is this short boucle coat from Bernardo. Also love it in the cream or in the pink, which would really be pretty as well. But this looks really pretty. This looks like a great coat for when I go on my trip to Blue Ridge in the winter time and I'm looking for something a little bit warm and cozy. It has that like nubby boucle kind of fabric that looks really snuggly and cozy. I'm really leaning towards the pink now that I'm looking at this. It has a double-breasted button closure, front patch pockets. It is lined. This looks really beautiful. Price point is good because I know I'm not going to get a lot of wear out of this, but it looks like it would be nice and warm and cozy, and that beautiful like soft pink color is definitely my taste. So even when I travel, I like to always kind of lean into my feminine style, and this is a great way to do it without spending hundreds of dollars. Now, one of the things that I do really enjoy for like when it does actually get cooler here in Florida or when I'm traveling is a nice like pullover. I love like a quarter zip style pullover. So this one from North Face definitely appeals to me. It's their Glacier Polar Fleece pullover. So this looks really pretty in this white dune color. Also comes in black. This is definitely like the type of pullover, type of sweater that I like to bring when I travel or just to be cozy and comfortable. I feel like I would get use out of this because it's very casual, very comfortable. You can throw this on with any of the jeans and a little pair of ankle boots. So this is practical for my lifestyle. It's originally $85. The sale is about $65, so $20 savings. Pretty good, and definitely a piece I can see myself using. I know that North Face is a really good high quality brand too, so I like that as well. So this is going to get added to the cart. So Varley is a brand that I have been wanting to try. I've heard really great things about the brand, and they make some gorgeous pieces, some loungewear sweaters, things like that. So I was excited to see this Darla half zip sweater. This has like a pointelle sweater feel to the fabric, and it's in this gorgeous color that they're calling egret, which is that soft like creamy color. This also has a quarter zip style, but it's more of a sweater in that pointelle fabric. This looks like one that I could definitely wear here in South Florida, but also would be really great and comfortable for travel. It has that like casual vibe to it, easy to pair with a great pair of jeans. And I know Varley can be quite expensive. During the sale, it's going from $148 all the way down to $99. So definitely a good time for me to try out the brand and see if I enjoy it. Okay, I didn't see that many tops, to be honest, that really appealed to me in this sale. Now, as I go through the sale and it's actually time to shop, I may find some different ones that I want to put in my cart, and those will be part of my haul if I do. But this one looked really pretty, and what really got me was the beautiful color. And last year, I remember picking up a sleeveless style, like vest type of sweater, and really loving it. I thought it was such a gorgeous one, and this kind of reminded me of that. This is from the brand Favorite Daughter. It's their Whitney sleeveless knit crop top. Now, when it says crop top, that means it's cropped like right to the natural waist, which means it's not going to be oversized. I'm not going to have to tuck it in. I like that this has kind of like a crew neck style. It is sleeveless, which really works for me in my warm climate. And this color is just so pretty. It's called Pine. It's like a deep emeraldy type of green color. So I thought this was beautiful. It looks really nice. I can see myself wearing this in the South Florida, fall season with a great pair of jeans and maybe some boots. It's originally right around 150 all the way down to under 100. So definitely a significant savings, and I'm excited to check this one out. Okay, so let's get into some shoes and accessories because that's where I really find the Nordstrom sale shines. And maybe that has to do with where I live and not being as into all of the heavy fall and winter pieces, but I can always find some great shoes and some great bags and some great jewelry and accessories. So I definitely have a good little roundup of what I'm going to be purchasing. Now, I don't need a lot of boots because obviously if I've already accumulated boots over the years, I already have a good collection, way more than any South Florida girl should actually own. But that's not going to stop me from wanting one or two new pairs for the season. And whenever I see some really good ones that I think I'm going to be able to style a lot, I definitely pick them up during this time. So let's start with the first pair that just look really cute to me. I can definitely see these with like a great little dress or something. These are from the brand Dingo, which I don't believe I've tried. They're the Vagabond boot, and I love them in the color tan. I just love this style of boots. I love when I see them with like a little mini dress or something, maybe like a cardigan. My daughters love these styles of boots as well, so this might be something that they want to try too. It has a very like 70s retro style to it, a 2.5-inch heel and regular shaft on this one, so it'll probably come up like right around under my knee area, but I'm excited to try them. I think these look really pretty, really fun, and definitely something that could work with my personal style. Now this is more of an everyday practical boot, especially living in South Florida, and I for sure have similar styles in my closet, but I think this is a really good one to check out. It's the Sam Edelman Scotty Block Heel Bootie. I love Sam Edelman. They're one of my favorite brands of shoes. They always do the shoes right, and they're always high quality. These are beautiful. I love the color Cypress Tan, but they come in like a brown and a black as well. I think the heel on this looks really comfortable. It's a nice significant block heel, so it's going to be easy to walk around in these. It says it's 2 3/4 inch heel, which is very wearable for me. These are going to look great with those straight leg style jeans, perfect for day or evening. So definitely a pair I would recommend if you're searching for a great ankle boot. Now this next shoe looks so similar to one that I have so many pairs of in my closet, but I think that now they've done it in a little bit more of a wearable heel, and that is the Dolce Vita Clio pointed toe kitten heel mule. A couple of years ago, I purchased so many of this style of shoe, this mule style from Dolce Vita, and I really love them. Now those had more of a significant heel. I want to say it was like 3.5 to 4 inches, but for every event that I was attending, especially the LTK conference that year, I had these in a different shade. I had the brown, the black, the beige. They're really great. They're really wearable. They're very flattering and feminine on. And I really love that they now did them in this kitten heel style, which I think is going to make them even more comfortable and wearable. I love them in the camel suede, but have them in a variety of colors and even some patterns. So really a beautiful shoe. I think these are going to work great with like maxi dresses, skirts, or even a great pair of jeans. Dolce Vita is definitely one of my favorite brands of shoes as well. I have so many pairs from them, and I think that they always get it right, super high quality, and they always are like on the cusp of the latest trends. So this is one that really appealed to me. It's their mica woven flat. It definitely looks very designer inspired. If you've ever seen the Bottega Veneta flats, they look really, really similar, but these are at a fraction of the price at under $100. I really like this sesame woven suede. It's like a very soft, neutral, creamy color. I think these are really, really pretty. They come in some great shades, an olive, a dark brown, lots of good options. Suede is still going really strong, especially going into fall. I'm sure we're going to see even more of it. And I just think this is a really great everyday flat that's going to work with a lot of things in my closet. So being a South Florida girl, sandals are something that I wear practically year round, definitely going in all the way to like December. I will be wearing these, and this pair really stood out to me from Loeffler Randall. It's their Claudette Minion Knot Slide Sandal. I love a slide sandal, and this like knotted style I think is really, really pretty. Slip on. It has the smallest little heel. I would say, let's see if they list it. It's got to be like an inch or less heel. So it's almost a full flat sandal, but very comfortable looking, very pretty. I love it in this color Dune. It's like a nice light tan shade. I think these are going to go really well with all the different dresses. You could also do these with a pair of shorts or even a little jean, but definitely something that if you live in warmer climates and you're really a sandals person, these look really pretty. $100 off, that's a really good savings. So of course in the fall we see a lot of loafers, and loafers are so classic. They're always going to come back around. Now I do have some pairs that I already really love, so I'm not sure that I'm really going to be investing in more, but if I needed loafers, there were two pairs that really caught my attention that I think are really pretty and worth trying, and I might even try them out in my haul video. First one is from Steve Madden. It's their Rixie Metal Crescent Mule. This is really cute because it's a backless, like slip-on style mule loafer, which is one of my favorite ways to have loafers. These are really pretty. I love this color taupe suede. They also come in a brown suede. Suede is really hot. It's going to keep being really hot. These are going to look great with a pair of like relaxed fitting or wide leg jeans, or even throwing them on with a cute little skirt or dress in the fall is cute as well. I think that can work really great, but definitely a good pair to check out. They are currently under $100, and Steve Madden, you know, is another one of my favorite shoe brands. And this next shoe I found really intriguing and interesting. I might have to order it just to try it out, just because I need to see this in real life. It is the Ash Chris Loafer Slip-On Sneaker. So this is built like a sneaker, but it looks like a loafer, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. I'd have to see it in person, but it looks really cute. So this color Desert is the one that I really like. Of course, again, it's a soft tan neutral, but they have it in some darker shades as well. And it just looks like it would be really comfortable. So if you're someone who loves the comfort of a sneaker, but maybe you want something a little bit more chic and elevated, like a classic loafer, I think you might really enjoy these. Okay, so those were all the shoes that kind of intrigued me, which I feel like usually I have a lot more shoes in my roundup, but there just wasn't anything that was like grabbing my attention. So when I do my haul, if I see something else that really stands out or I think would style really well with a particular outfit, of course I'll be sharing more there. But these were the pieces that really were on my list. These are the things that I am adding to cart. So another thing I think that is really great to look at during the Nordstrom sale are significant jewelry pieces, like a really great watch. Now, if you already have one, you're not going to care about this, but I am a huge fan of the Michelle watch. I have one. I love it. It is my beautiful like go-to watch. You don't see me wearing it a lot on the channel, mostly because I don't wear a lot of like bracelets and jewelry that when I'm moving my arms around talking, I'm slamming it on the table and making that irritating noise. So if you don't see my watch, that's why. But in real life, I'm wearing it all the time. I love it. I have the two-tone version. If I was looking to buy it right now, though, I would definitely get it during the sale. So if you've ever been tempted to buy that watch, take a look at the sales they have. Right now, they have the Urban Petite 18 karat gold plated version. I mean, the significant savings on these is like it's $1,000 savings. So if you're going to buy a watch that is an investment piece, now is the time to look. So that one was $1,000 off. They also have the two-tone bracelet watch, which is very similar to mine. That one is about $800 off. So this is the time to look at those pieces. I mean, I didn't get the sale, but if you can get the sale, I definitely think it's a good time to buy these. Okay, so I didn't put a lot of jewelry in my cart that I wanted to try, but this statement ring definitely jumped out at me from Monica Vinader. It is their Kate Young Onyx Dome ring. It's a yellow gold with this beautiful green stone, and I just thought this was so pretty. I love like a deep emeraldy green, especially for fall and winter, and I love statement rings. I think they're so fun. So this is a piece that I would like to try, and the savings is pretty good on this one, so it's a good time to check it out. I don't own anything from Monica Vinader, and I've heard a lot of great things, so I think I'm going to be adding this one to cart. Okay, this next one I think is a really good find that you should add to cart right now. So several times on my channel, I've shared like long kind of pennant style necklaces, and they're very on trend. We're always hearing about how on trend they are, but I'm not seeing a lot of really nice ones in the stores. I think they're hard to come by, and typically when I've purchased one, it's been gone so quickly. I have a beautiful one from Anthropologie, two of them actually, that I get asked about a lot, and I can never link them because they're always gone before I even get the video up. So apparently people really like them. This one I think is going to sell out really, really quickly. It's from Nordstrom. It's their bar accent bolo Y necklace. So it has that adjustable like bolo style on it where you can move it around. But this is really pretty because it is that long necklace that like really works when you're wearing something like, you know, a plain t-shirt or an oversized sweater, and you just want like a long, simple necklace. Really beautiful. It comes in gold and silver. It's simple, doesn't have a lot of things going on. I just really like this one, and the price is excellent at under $33. So if you're looking for something like this, snatch this one up immediately. I definitely think it's going to sell out. Okay, let's get into some handbag finds because I think this is really an area that the sale is shining this year. I was talking to my friend Marnie the other day, and we were both agreeing that they had some really nice handbags. So I'm not sure which ones ones she picked out for her video, but let me share the ones that I am really loving. So the first one, this is definitely for all of my Florida girls here. I think being in South Florida, a raffia or rattan bag is a must. And I think you should get a nice one because where we live, it's like 8 or 9 months out of the year that you can use this bag, and all of those warmer months. When I go on any kind of tropical vacation, when I go to my Keys house, I'm always reaching for rattan or raffia, so it's totally worth buying a good one. This one from Dolce Vita is at a good price point, but it's a really nice bag. It definitely has a designer type of style to it. It's their Mercer raffia shoulder bag. I really like this. I like that kind of like slouchy look, but in this raffia bag. I think this definitely looks kind of similar vibes to my YSL one that I own and use all the time. You guys always ask me about that bag. Of course, that one is a much bigger investment. I think this one is a great option, and it goes from $228 down to $149, so really a good time to buy it. I know it's getting towards the end of summer, but if you live somewhere like I do, you're going to be able to wear this well into August and September, and then have it every year to come. Whenever spring rolls around, you're going to grab this and you're going to wear it on repeat. Okay, another bag that I think is a really great everyday, all year round, very practical, versatile bag and high quality is this Tory Burch limited edition convertible crossbody bag. I think this one is really, really cute. So it's convertible because it has that long strap that you can wear crossbody or on one shoulder. But then it also has the small like shoulder strap where it can fit like right under the armpit area. It looks like it's a good size to hold all of the essentials. I love the River Rock color. It's like a very like tan taupey color. It also comes in one called Warm Biscuit that looks really pretty as well. That has a little bit more of that like reddish orange undertones, and it comes in a black. So beautiful bag. I think this is going to be a great bag for fall and winter, but also a bag that you could really use all year. Great for travel if you want something convertible where during the day you've got your crossbody for when you're sightseeing, and then in the evening you turn it into a little shoulder bag and you can wear it dressed up a bit more. Really, really nice. A good find. This is the time to invest in something like this. A really great deal. Okay, so this next one I just think is really fun. Like if you want a fun fall bag, something that's a little bit edgy, it almost gives me like a vintage vibe to it. This is from Rebecca Minkoff. It's their Julian Suede shoulder bag in cognac. Now, we know I love some cognac. I love me some cognac. And this bag I think is really fun. It's got like some zipper details, a little like what do you call that? Like a little closure in gold. I love the hardware on it. I think it's fun. I think it's like a little bit rock and roll, vintagey, a little bit boho. So just overall, really pretty. It's going from $398 down to $265. So I think this is a good one if you're looking for a bag like this. I think it's going to work well with a lot of those like fall boots and those warmer, richer colors. Definitely on my wish list. Okay, ladies, so that's a wrap. Those are all the things that I am adding to cart as of right now. That is my wish list, and I hope you enjoyed it. As always, everything will be linked down below so that you can check those out. Now, remember, the sale has not officially started. I will leave all of the sale dates for you up on the screen as well as down in the description box of when you'll be able to shop. So I'm excited to put in a great big order as soon as I'm able to shop, and I'm going to do a haul for you. And also make sure you stay tuned for my beauty haul, because there I will be sharing my skincare, hair care, and makeup favorites with you, because there was a lot and this video would have been 3 hours long, but I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what is on your wish list. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, I really hope you'll consider doing so. We are getting so close to that 200,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you guys have a great week. Take care.